Howdy mates, good afternoon. How are we today on August 8th, 2024? Welcome back to the mighty Mississippi River. We're up in northeast Iowa. I just came from a little visit in Wisconsin earlier today and even yesterday. And I'm revisiting a park that I hadn't been to in quite some time. We're at what is known as the Mines of Spain State Recreation Area. And I tell you what, this is one of the few parks that has you question whether you are truly in Iowa or not. This is one of those few gems that provides that case. Long story short, Mines of Spain gets its name from the fact that an individual named Julien Dubuque, who was French-Canadian, who grew up in the late 18th century. He was one of the very first recognized Europeans who settled in this part of North America. As a matter of fact, the town of Dubuque is one of the oldest in this country, given its Spanish and French ties. So there was a point in around 1788 in which Julien Dubuque came here to get to know the Mesquakie tribe. And a particular resource that was getting extracted from here was lead, or in some cases, Galena, as a mineral. And so, during that period, Julien Dubuque received a contract from the King of Spain at the time, who was residing down near New Orleans, to settle upon this area and provide some work. And that is actually how the park gets its name, for the mines of Spain. The mines were supposed to benefit the country of Spain, because you have to figure this is before there was more and more English influence from the colonists. This is before the colonists moved further and further west. So I'm going to transition this film into a next little vantage point. Give me just a moment here. Alrighty, here we go. Here's my next point. Welcome to what is known as the Horseshoe Bluff. So here, you really have a glimpse for a piece of Iowa's geology near the Mississippi River. What we're primarily looking at is stratification of dolostone and even sandstone, which dates approximately 400 million years. So basically it comes from around the Ordovician period in terms of the geologic time scale. This particular horseshoe bluff, for its namesake, was formerly used as a quarry. And at some point, that quarry would then connect to the Mississippi River, and I believe that is how this particular area got drained, or became drained, and now appears as it does, given time of growth and succession. There we go. Had to get that word out. But noticeably, there's quite an abundance of eastern red cedar surrounding me, along with American hop hornbeam, or even privet as well. And there's even paper birch, if I'm not mistaken. So a lot of those types of trees, they usually like areas that have a little more moisture, as it were. At least with the cottonwood, anywho. But with something like eastern red cedar, given that we're a little higher off the ground and the depth of soil is a little less, it's an indication that the soil up this way is a little drier. So it just really depends on what particular spot you're at. But here you go. Here's a little glimpse. Pretty cool to think that this is indeed in the state of Iowa. Because upon initial thought, you wouldn't think that it would. But it is. Alright, you guys. Have a good one. Take care. And of course, Journey on a Journey is onwards. Take care, folks. See ya.